Mirror lures, really effective bait. Trout, puppy drum. I've even caught flounder and rockfish on them. I'm using the 17 MRs primarily. I do throw some 27s, do throw some 52s, but today what I'm going to talk about is the 17 MRs and the modifications I make to them. These modifications I'm about to show you have really increased my catching ability, and hopefully it'll help you guys catch some more fish as well. Pretty much there's two styles of the mirror lures in the 17. There's the broken glass style, which you can see here. You see it's got that little prism effect. This happens to be an electric chicken with gold broken glass. Or you have the old traditional, just a solid-sided, colored 17 mirror lure. And again, there's countless colors. The hooks that come on them are pretty good, but here's some of the things that I do to modify them a little bit. Feathers. I replaced that back treble with a feather treble. That feather, as slow as you can work this lure, will kind of pulse a little bit in the water, and it just kind of breathes, and it just makes the fish, gives a little bit more action. It doesn't really affect the sink rate that much, but it's a lot more effective. It almost looks like a real tail of a fish. And Excalibur makes them, Owner makes them. I think the other brand was, I think Gamakatsu makes some too. Or you can buy your own trebles and tie them yourself. And here's some that I've tied myself. These are actual ones that I replaced, and I've tied them myself. These are all red. You can do white, chartreuse, whatever color you want. But again, I just tied that to the hook, and the next mirror lures I buy, I'll replace that rear treble with a feather treble. Now, something else you can do if you want to have the broken glass effect but don't have broken glass mirrors is this is prism tape. I cut the side to fit in the hole there, and it's just prism tape. And I just put the prism tape right over the side of it. You can see it started out like this on a solid side, and I put that prism on there. And again, to try to imitate that broken glass, because for me, where I'm fishing in the Chesapeake Bay in Virginia, that broken glass just gives a little bit extra action. The other thing that I do to really increase my odds of fishing is I'm a juicer. I very much believe in spraying the lure. I use the Yum garlic and the Yum shad a lot. There's a product called Uncle Jack's that's a menhaden spray that works really well. And then of course there's the Procure bait scents. But I like the scent for two reasons. One, it removes any scent of me, on the boat. If I've eaten Cheetos or Doritos or whatever, onions with them on my sandwich and I'm touching lures, that puts a weird scent in the water. And also using the feathers, these feathers, they hold that scent a little bit better. So it's real cold, the time of the year. We're still catching some nice trout in spots where we're at. We're fishing so slow, and that feather's just sitting right there in front of that fish's face, and it's woofed in and wafted and going back and forth, and all of a sudden he gets a big dose of shad. He just can't help himself but to just chew all over it. So change your hooks with feathers, use spray, fish slow on a 17 MR. I guarantee you will catch more fish. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, tight lines and streaming drags to all.